The first thing I'll tell them before they start, when they get on the court before the warm-up, is the match starts now in the warm-up. The match doesn't start after the third or fourth game, because, you know, trying to, as much as possible, get them in the right mindset mentally. They're already physically warmed up. The physical part's already done. So that's more of the mental aspect. Make sure when they're hitting that first ball in the warm-up that they're playing the match in their mind. So when that first point starts, they're ready to go. Mainly the focus is mental. Usually I let them play the first 3 or 5 games without saying anything tactical or anything. Just let them play, see if they can figure out what's going on. And I tend to ask them more questions, trying to get them to be engaged and think. And then I'll give them, if I see something obvious that they're not doing, I'll bring it to their attention. But usually less is better. And the key is the mental and emotional part. Make sure they're not getting too worked up, or, you know, if they need to be calmed down, or if they need to be pumped up, you never know. You got to be ready to improvise out there. I love just being on the court in general, but you're working with a guy one-on-one or with 2 or 3 guys, I just going through the process and practice, working everything out. It's all about preparing the guys for battle. I mean, these guys are #1 in the country and competing. So if we prepare them, the better we prepare them, the ability to compete is just going to be even better because they're more prepared for the match. So the whole being on the practice court and going day to day, having that common goal at the end of the year and working towards that, that's probably, as far as the tennis part, what I enjoy the most. Brian met with me, I think it was a Sunday, in the office, and he's like, I'm way behind, you know, Tony and Derek aren't here anymore, so I've got a whole list of stuff, so I need to meet with you in the office, and we need to go what I want you to what we need to accomplish for the next 3 to 4 weeks before practice starts. And so I bring 3 sheets of notebook paper and a pen, and I'm writing. I'm sitting. He goes, sit down. I'm just gonna give you things, a to-do list to do. So I'm writing. About 10 minutes later, I'm out of 3 pages, and I think it was the total. I had 87 things to do on the day before my first day. That was my first meeting with Brian. I went home. I went to my wife. I was like, this is gonna be fun. But no, Brian's been. He's been terrific. He's been great. I mean, the guy's a workhorse, and you know, you want to give so much to the guy because he puts so much into it that, you know, I just love working for a guy like that.